And we're live. Good morning, you for YouTube. Well, I think it's morning. Is it morning? I'm not sure. It's another bright and sunny day here in Cheshire. And wow, what a day we got for you today. It's absolutely cracking the flags here. It's gorgeous, it is. But we've got a slight problem. The battery keeps going flat on Thunderbird 1 on the van. It's 2007 Citroen Relay. And the battery keeps going flat, so I'm trying to find out why it's going flat. I don't know why it's going flat, but it's going flat nonetheless. So I'm just getting set up now, and yet again I've had to jump start it this morning. The day started off with a very good day. I had a lovely package from Diagnosticsconnections.co.uk. They sent me a thermal imaging camera and the new Arty Mini. Well, mechanic, how are you, mate? Are you all right? So yeah, so the old girl, she's struggling a little bit, and it's a relatively new battery on it. It's a big UASA battery. It's a 900 ampere hour UASA battery, but you can see there the two leads I've got coming off it here. The red and the black, they're going out to my inverter in the back. It's probably just because it's been sat, to be honest. So I've got a shameless plug there, Simply Diag number plate. Automotive, are you, mate? I haven't got a resistance lead in my Pico kit. I haven't got a resistance lead. So I've had to get the old GYS on it, get a bit of juice in it. Hi, Simon. So we've got them two leads coming out off my battery, and then they come into the smart charge, then into a big dual AGM leisure battery, and then to my inverter for the back of my van. Yeah, so what is it? It's whatever it is, a Pro Work. It's a really good inverter anyway, it works well, but I've got a flat battery. So I want to know, is it my smart charge relay that's fell down, or is it something else on the van? So you can see I've got my 10 meter leads there from my GYS. I've got my Pico, my new 4425A here. So I'm just going to plug this in. My gimbal hasn't come, it's still in the Netherlands, so you'll have to forgive me if you get seasick. So I'll plug my 4425A into my Farsight tablet, and then what I want is Pico 7. Wait for that to boot up. That's it, it's auto detecting. There's that manual thing again. I really must get round to looking at that. While I'm on that, did you see Pico put out a few videos over the last few days? We've actually made it into the PicoScope newsletter, so I'm very pleased about that. One of our videos has got onto the Pico newsletter, and they put out a really good video this morning on using alarms and auto save. So if you haven't watched that, get yourself over onto the Pico channel and make sure you subscribe to that. I've liked it, so it should be in my liked videos playlist. That'll make it easier to find. So back to the job in hand. We've got Pico 7 set up now, connected to the thing. I've got here the TA473 current clamp with the new BNC Plus. So all I'm going to do is plug it into channel A. You can see now it's lit up blue and yellow, so it's recognized the probe. It's changed the probe onto a 20 amp scale. Now it's auto ranged onto 2 amp. Well, I don't want it to auto range. Yeah, I'm going to stick it on a 20 amp scale. I want it on a 20 amp scale. It's auto zeroed, no battery required. and I'm just going to shove this on my inverter lead here. You can see there's an arrow on the clamp for direction of conventional current flow. So I'm going to turn my clamp over, and the good thing, have you seen the size of them jaws? Look at the size of them jaws. Brilliant. 60 amp clamp, absolutely brilliant. So there we go, that's on there. And then I've got my channel B hooked up to my battery post, and I'll just plug that in now. Great push fit, no messing about, just push and click. You see it says channel over range. By the time it gets to the end of the screen, it should go on to a 20 volt setting. Now it's going up in stages, obviously, for every sweep, so we'll put that on 20 volts because we haven't got time, life's too short. 20 volts please, 20 volts, 20 amps, thank you very much. Alright, and then I just want to, full battery should be 12.6 volts, so I'll just drag my ruler down from the right hand side, click on the box, get rid of that, 12.6 volts, so that's set my ruler up on a fully charged battery. And I'm just going to turn my inverter on now, not my inverter, my charger, so that we go over battery voltage and my smart charge relay should kick in. Right, so you can see there we're now charging at 14.8. Come round here, and indeed, yeah, I'm about 14 volts there. If I pulled that ruler back, well, I can put another one down to it. Pull another ruler down. Yeah, we're roughly 14.8 volts. There'll be a bit of volt drop because, like I say, the 10-meter cables. You see there that inrush. Then, if we go back to that, stop that. So there's my inrush current. My inrush current, 16 amps. That's going literally from my battery through the smart charge relay. Hey up Ed, how are you? Yeah, no batteries in the clamps. So there's me inrush current, auto zeroing. Start my scope running now. You see there we're at about 14.8 volts and roughly about an amp of charge, something like that. Drop that down now onto a 2 amp scale. Yeah, so just over an amp of charge going from my battery into the auxiliary battery in the back. Yeah, put a little bit more time on the screen. So we've got 50 seconds now on the screen. And what I'll do is I want to turn off the charger now, wait for that battery voltage to drop down. So I'll turn off my charger. You see, putting about 6 amps into the main battery, and then that's trickling through the smart charge at about an amp into the auxiliary battery. So all I'm monitoring here now is what's actually happening, what's going into that auxiliary battery once that smart charge relay clicks off. So you can see my battery voltage has dropped down straight away, and it will continue to decrease till it gets to the bottom ruler. And what we should hear is the inverter clicking off, the smart charge relay clicking off shortly, and then that blue line, channel A, should drop down to 0 amps. You can see the setup on that is really quick, really easy, no messing about. Didn't have to select what probe would put on what channel or anything. All I had to do was get rid of the auto ranging. Normally it's about 1 minute or so before that's 1 or 2 minutes before that smart charge relay clicks off. And that'll confirm operation of smart charge, that the smart charge relay shut off and my battery drain is not in the back of the van, and I'm going to have to go looking elsewhere probably. Can't be far off now. You watch that'll happen right at the end of the screen. Oh, there we go. So the smart charge relay's closed off. We've still not dropped down to 0 amps though yet. Let's just change that scale. Actually, no, we won't. We'll leave it as it is because we've still got a buffer running. So it's gone from fast charge now to trickle probably, and it should cut off again shortly to 0. Yeah, well, I'll probably get my thermal camera out actually. We're waiting for that relay to click off. This is the problem with battery drains, it's all about letting things go to sleep. There we go, it just clicked off. It's still not at 0. So what I'm going to do now is just pull my clamp off and verify that it is still at 0. So the clamp's now off and the line's dropped down to a 0. So there was still current flow in that circuit. Clamp's back on. It's jumped back up. So we've still got current flow in that circuit there. A bit of residual stuff it looks like. That now's on 0. Right, so the problem is not from the smart charge relay back, it's something else. So what we can do now is just quickly go across these wires with our clamp and see where it is. So we'll go across these different wires. I'll get set up to make a different video and we'll actually investigate the battery drain now. So it's so what that's shown us is it is a conventional battery drain. It's nothing to do with the aftermarket stuff that I've put in, the inverter and stuff like that, smart charge relay. So give me half an hour to get set up and get some doors open around the other side and that, get the van repositioned, and we'll go live again with conventional battery drain diagnosis. Thanks for watching. You're awesome.